Hey everybody, this is Miss Lee. If you don't know already, I am your integrated science one teacher for this year. And hopefully you've been able to see some things that I've already posted on Google Classroom. I already have posted the syllabus that you'll need to sign and get turned in. If you haven't already, turn it in through Google Classroom. That would be great. And so I'm just doing this video to show you some things that you're going to be doing this first week of school. We're not ready to start our Edgenuity yet, so we're going to do quite a few get to know you type activities and then just do a little bit of um, preparation, I guess, for Edgenuity for when that begins. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I would like for you to do is to put together either a slideshow or a video that tells me some information about yourself. So I would probably do this on Monday. Let's say work on this Monday, maybe Tuesday. It's pretty straightforward. Here's one that I put together for myself. It's all about me. My name is Emily Lee. And this is my family. I have a daughter, Sydney. She just graduated in May, and this is my husband, Chris. This is my mom and myself and my brother and sister. So I do have a brother and sister. I'm the oldest of the three, but I have a brother and sister. This is my dad, and this is my grandmother. She's my only living grandparent. She's holding her own. She's 93, or she will be 93 in October. So we're still glad we have her. This is my mom and all her grandkids. So there's a wide age group. My daughter Sydney is the oldest. And then my nephew is Ian, and I have another nephew named Sawyer. His birthday is actually today. He turned 2 today. We have 2 pets. We have a dog named Ford and a cat named Juju. They have Ford loves Juju, but Juju hates Ford. I am a graduate of Logan County High School. I graduated in 1996, and before that, I attended Lewisburg from kindergarten to the 8th grade. For college, I went to Austin Peay State University for my bachelor's degree, and I got my master's degree from Morehead State University. Here are some things that I like. I like tennis shoes. So for those of you that do come in person over the next couple weeks, I'm pretty much going to wear tennis shoes about every day. I'm a pretty casual person. I like hoodies and t-shirts and long sleeve t-shirts. I like to listen to country music, spend time with my family. I watch more TV than I should. I like to watch The Office and Parks and Rec. And I like cheeseburgers. All right, my educational motto, and this probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you right now because you all are kind of young, but one thing I want you to kind of keep in mind, why do you go to school? You go to school to learn, and you learn skills necessary for your future. So this is a quote from Dr. Ben Carson, and some of you all may know who that is, you may not, but he says that education and career development is the responsibility of the individual, not their parents, teachers, or anyone else. So basically, that just means that you as a person are responsible for your education. Now, that's not to say that your parents and your teachers, like myself, aren't also responsible. It's just that we can give you as much information as we can, or we can give you lots of information and skills, and whether you learn that information or skills is up to you. So I think that's pretty interesting. So this is going to be a unique year, obviously. So here are some goals that I have set for you. Number 1, I want you to pass. and will do what I can to help you pass if you're willing to help yourself. And I put even if it in quotations is hard, because a lot of times students will say, well, this is hard. I don't know how to do this. It's hard. Well, good. You need to be challenged, okay? And so I'm not trying to be mean about that, but I do want you to be challenged, because if you're not challenged, then I'm not really doing my job. Goal number 2, I want to develop a relationship of trust with you. I want you to trust that I want what is best for you and your education. I have no ulterior motives. I want you to be successful. All right. So that's my goal for you. And number 3, I want you to be a kind human. Just things go a lot better whether you're in class, in person, or virtually. No matter where you are, just if you're kind. So just let's have a kind spirit about us, and let's just be kind to one another. All right, so your turn. Like I said, you can make a Google Doc. If you make a Google Doc, I would really like some pictures on there. Or you can put together a slideshow like I did. You could do a video that tells me all about you. And so these are 4 things that I would like to know. So number 1, just any interests or hobbies that you have. Number 2, what your future plans are. And number 3, do you like science, and why or why not? And then anything else you would like for me to know about you, just feel free to include that. I did put this little disclaimer here. Please make sure that any pictures or videos you submit are school appropriate, because even though we may not be in person, I don't want you to get in trouble for something that you might do or send me that is inappropriate. Okay, so this will probably be something good for you to go ahead and do Monday. All right, then on Tuesday, I will post this as all about me assignment. Then probably on Tuesday, I will want you to work on, it's going to look like this. It's going to be a PDF that says Getting to Know You. And this is just a fun little activity called Stranded. Imagine you've been stranded on a desert island in the middle of the ocean. Which 3 people would you choose to be with you? You can choose anyone, friends or family members, celebrities, historical figures, alive or dead. Think about practical choices. Those people who could help you to survive, as well as those you might choose for companionship or entertainment. Explain your answers and be ready to share with the class. So this might be something we talk about in one of our virtual meetings. I might ask you about who you would want to be stranded with. So 3 people, and give me reasons why. Now this is a PDF, so you're probably going to have to, if you have the extension where you can write on or type on the PDF, that's fine. Otherwise, you might have to just write this down on a piece of paper and turn in take a picture of it and turn in the paper. The next thing is just a little reading inventory, just to kind of gauge where you are as far as like your reading. It says below are a number of statements that will help me learn more about your experiences with the experiences with and attitudes about reading, both inside and outside the classroom. Score each statement on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being strongly disliked to 5 strongly liked. The higher the score, the more positive you feel about the statement. There are no right or wrong answers. Just be honest with your responses. So again, on this one, unless you have the editor, just get a piece of paper and you could redo this like on a piece of paper, sketch it out, and just put reading at home in your free time. Is that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Put that. And then your total score, and then your academic reading. All right, so reading for school. Do you strongly dislike it? Do you strongly like it? So rate that, and that just kind of gives us an idea, or gives me an idea of where you are with reading. The next is about writing. So again, you're going to rank yourself. Below are a number of statements that will help me learn more about your attitudes about writing, both inside and outside the classroom. Score each statement on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree. The higher the score, the more positive you're feeling about the statement. So just like the reading, you can put it on a piece of paper. I like to write in my spare time. Do you strongly disagree with that or do you strongly agree? So you can kind of rank that. And then the last one for this is your learning style. This just kind of helps me develop activities and lessons that would help you best learn. While we're doing virtual, a lot of it is online, but I am going to try to have some more interactive things for you to do. So this kind of helps with that. So it says the survey below can help you better understand how you prefer to learn and process information. Answer the questions as honestly as you can in the columns provided. Write a score of 3 for every often response, 2 for sometimes, and 1 for never. And so, again, you'll just have to kind of you have to do this on a piece of paper, I guess, and add it. Or you could print this off if you have a printer. If you don't have a printer, don't worry about it. Just handwrite it on a piece of paper, and then you'll have to take a picture and turn the piece of paper in. So that should pretty much take care of Tuesday. So Monday is your all about me. Tuesday, then you need to work on the getting to know you files. And then Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to probably spend doing a scavenger hunt. Okay? So you're going to do an integrated science scavenger hunt. And here's some background information. So do you even know what integrated science means? According to dictionary.com, the word integrated means various parts or aspects linked or coordinated. The word science, according to dictionary.com, means a systematic knowledge of the physical or material world gained through observation and experimentation. So when you put the two words together, it basically means that integrated science is studying by observation and experimentation the various parts of the physical world around us. So as a freshman, your science class was biology. This year, we're going to learn about Earth, space, and some chemistry. Next year, as juniors, you will continue learning some chemistry, and then they will add in some physics. So all of these subjects are various parts that make up the world around you, okay? Now, in case you don't know, chemistry is basically the study of matter, and physics is the study of motion and forces, okay? Just to kind of give you an idea. So for your scavenger hunt, this is your objective. You're going to find each item required for the scavenger hunt and make a connection to one of the science disciplines: biology, earth, space, chemistry, or physics. So for materials, you're going to need Google Slides. So you're going to have a template that looks like this. I've already got it set up for you, and that's what that means, your Google Slides. You're going to need a camera. You're going to need your brain. And you might need the internet or any other apps that you might find helpful. Okay? So I've made a list here of some items that I want you to take pictures of. So the first thing is a wild animal. I want you to go out, take a picture of a wild animal, not a pet or your siblings. So you might have to sit outside for a few minutes to see if maybe you could snap a picture of a squirrel. Or go out in the evenings and see if you can find a picture of a deer, or find a deer and take a picture of it, okay? And so then on your slides, you would insert your picture here, and you've got to get all these other things: a wild animal, a flower, a tree, the sun, okay? Probably need to do that either at sunrise or sunset. The moon. The moon right now is getting larger, so you should be able to snap a picture of the moon. This one can be interesting. I want you to try to get a picture of Jupiter and any other planet in the actual night sky. So not like a picture of Jupiter that you find online, Jupiter you can actually see right now outside in the southerly part of the sky. It's going to look like a bright star. And if you're not for sure, then that's what I was talking about, those apps. I think I forgot what it's called. Let me look real quick. I have the Skyview Light app on my phone, and that can kind of point you in the direction of where you need to find Jupiter. I want you to take a picture of a rock, not gravel though, like a rock actually found in nature. Um, the weather forecast or current weather map. So you could use your phones for that, or if you're watching the weather on TV, you can snap a picture of what's on TV. A gas pump or gas in a container or a container of oil. So one of the three. You don't have to do all three, just one of them. Water in the form of solid, liquid, and gas. So ice, liquid water, and then you're probably going to have to boil some water on the stove. Household cleaner, something that floats. It could be in your sink or tub. If it could be a boat if you have a boat. But I want to see it actually floating. Something that has rust on it, than just a car and an electronic device. Okay? And so then you're going to insert each picture into the slideshow template, and then you can customize it. So this is the blank template. I've got a slide for each one of the items. You insert your picture, and if you don't know how to do that, if you have the picture downloaded, you can go to Insert, Image. You can upload it from your computer. If you have them saved on your drive, you can put them on your drive. It just depends on where you have them saved. So if you take pictures, if you have the Slides app, you could probably just put them straight from your camera on your phone. If you don't have the Google Slides app on your phone, then you may have to download the pictures to a computer and upload them. If you have trouble or need help, please let me know. I know this is a lot of information that I'm kind of throwing at you. It's not intended, though, to be difficult. You could also copy and paste. So if you had a picture, like that's the last picture I had copied. So all you'd have to do is click Control C to copy and Control V to paste. Okay, then on each slide for each picture, I want you to make a statement about each picture and how it relates to either biology, earth, space, chemistry, or physics. Your picture might relate to a combination of those 5 topics, okay? And if so, discuss how. So, for example, if I took a picture of a squirrel and I added my picture on this slide, then I could say that a squirrel is related to biology because it is a living organism. A squirrel is also related to our space science because squirrels live in a habitat on Earth, okay, or something like that. Doesn't have to be in great detail, but I'm just trying to get you to make some connections and to understand that when we're talking about integrated science, we're talking about different parts of science that are combined. The very last slide, I want you to explain why it's important that you learn about and understand science. So on the very last slide on your template, that's what it is. Why is it important that you learn about and understand science? So you can customize this. You can change the colors. You can change the fonts. Just don't change like what you have to get. So the items for that. Okay, so that's probably going to take you Wednesday and Thursday to work on, maybe even a little bit Friday. I'm not sure. You can work on it before Wednesday if you want to. I'm just kind of trying to give you a timeline. And then the last thing that you're going to do for the week is you're going to do vocab. And so it's going to be this dot, Unit 1, Vocabulary Introduction. It just says listed below are some of the vocabulary words found in Unit 1, the universe. Next to each word, define what each word means to you. Okay, so that means I don't want you to look it up. I want you to put what you think the word means. It's okay if your definition isn't correct. The activity is to see what words you have seen or already know. And so then the following week, we'll give you the correct definitions for those terms, okay? So here are your words. I want you to put what you think it means. Please don't look them up. Don't copy and paste a definition, okay? If you do that, then you have missed the point of the assignment. Put what you think it means. If you don't know what it means, make your best guess, okay? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words there that you need to try to define, okay? I will be available throughout the week. So if you need help with any of this, then you can contact me. But again, I will break them up, each one of these assignments on Google Classroom. So they will be as separate assignments, and hopefully you can kind of stay on track with those. Okay, that's all I've got. See ya.